You're welcome, class. This is our Premier English lesson. We'll be looking at Unit 23. In our last lesson, we looked at page 20, Unit 22, page 110 to 114, where we look at village and city life. We all agree that we are all from villages. We have our villages, our settlements, and we look at the village life between Chike and his cousin. Today we'll be looking at Unit 23, Amina falls ill. I want you to open to page 115 of your Premier English textbook. Open it and listen attentively as I read. Reading 1. One evening, Aminat was doing her homework with Osman when she felt ill. She had to stop to rest. "What's the matter?" asked her mother. "You don't look well." "I am not," she said. "I feel very weak and tired." "Then you must go to bed immediately. You might feel better in the morning," her mother told her. However, the next morning, Aminat wasn't feeling better. She had a bad headache and felt hot. Her mother got out the thermometer and took her temperature. "Oh there," she said, "you've got a high temperature. I'll have to take you to see a doctor." They took a taxi, but by the time they arrived at the hospital, Aminat was feeling worse. They were told to sit down and wait in the queue to see a doctor. There were lots of people waiting. One boy had crutches because he has broken his leg. A man had a bandage on his head. Some women had young babies on their laps. Some women were pregnant. Aminat liked to see the little babies, but she didn't want to stay in the hospital. She wanted to go home and sleep. I want you to read on your own, and then you answer comprehension 1 on page 115 and 16. Reading 2. What do you think the doctor would do and say to Amina? After some time, a nurse took Aminat to see the doctor. "Hello, Aminat. I am Dr. Okafor." "What's the matter with you?" asked the doctor. "I have a headache. My body hurts and I have a high temperature," said Aminat. The doctor made Aminat lie down on a bed. She examined her. She listened to Aminat's heart with her stethoscope and took her blood pressure. Then she said, "I want you to have a blood test." Dr. Okafor sent Aminat to the laboratory. The man in the laboratory took a little blood from Aminat's finger. Then he looked at the blood with a machine called microscope. He wrote something on a piece of paper and sent Aminat back to the doctor. "I see," said the doctor. Dr. Okafor told her as she read the paper, "You have malaria. You will have to take this tablet and rest. You will feel better in a few days." When they got home, Aminat went to bed and took the tablets. They tasted terrible, but she wanted to get better. She did get better, but she felt tired for a few days. Want you to look up for new words, write them out, and give me the meaning, and also answer your comprehension too, and fill in the gap on page 117 of your Premier English textbook. Work also on Unit 23 of your Premier English textbook, a workbook. Drop your assignment through your parents on Friday, and then they will come and pick it as we mark on Monday. Stay safe, use your face mask always, and wash your hands regularly. See you in our next class. Thank you.